Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jason here. So, I want to talk to you today about something that can scare a lot of newbie homeowners, something that investors tend to hate, and I myself, I'm not a big fan either. It's this here, foundation cracks. So, foundation cracks are typical on a lot of poor concrete foundation properties. There are a lot of different style of foundation cracks. So, a vertical one, it does leak. It can leak. This one is leaking. And then there's the horizontal ones. Those ones are a lot more expensive to fix and ones that you definitely want to stay away from. But I'll show you what happened here. So basically, this downspout here, I see this eave trough here is garbage. It's no good. So the water's coming down and it's saturating the ground here and it's creating a lot of pressure. And over the years, the ground will freeze and melt, and it pushes against the foundation, and then you split. And it usually splits when you have a seam. So this splits here, and then the brick veneer goes over this way. And I'll show you something else. All right, folks. So here's another one. See this here? And that is because this eave trough here is garbage, and you can tell it's raining. So what it happens is the rain doesn't collect in the eave trough. It leaks in between the soffit and in the eave trough, and it just comes straight down and saturates the ground here, and when you get that freezing and thawing over the years, it splits. And it always usually splits by the window, even in new construction too. So can be a problem, cannot be a problem. I'll show you what it looks like inside, and I'll show you how you fix it. Okay, we're inside now, so I'm going to show you where the crack comes through. So when you get a crack on the outside of the wall, of course that's an indicator that the foundation may have issues. So this one actually did go through. So it goes through right through the window here, all the way down to the bottom. I'll show you another one over on this side here. This one's actually a little bit worse. As you can see, there's water staining already. So this is where the brick veneer was. The crack comes down here, splits in two spots there, and then you get some water coming in. So this one does leak when it does rain. Here's another one too. This one's actually a lot worse. So this is in the back of the property. It comes all the way down here, and there's a lot of water that does come through here. I'm in the dungeon here. So I know a lot of homeowners, they are afraid when they hear foundation cracks, like, oh my God, the property is going to fall apart. That's not necessarily the case. So what we do here, we use this thing called dry core. So dry core. So with dry core, it's a bit of a two-step process. So what I find from my experience, the best way to repair a foundation crack is using a polyurethane injection. And what dry core does, it creates an exterior kind of film, and then you drill in to the foundation, and you push in the polyurethane foam, which is better than epoxy, because epoxy is rigid. It doesn't move when the temperatures go up and down. With the polyurethane foam, it can move with the foundation, and that's how you create a tight seal. So foundation cracks are not really too difficult to fix, but I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Okay, there you have it. This is what foundation repair looks like. So it's not really as crazy as most folks think. As mentioned, we use the dry core, which is like the two-step process. You have the prep, and then you have the polyurethane foam. So this is the foam here, and they get pushed in through these, I guess these, what do you call these, appliers, these little tubes here. There really wasn't much drilling that needed to be done in this project because the foam took very well, and we didn't have to kind of look for places to get into the crack. The crack was pretty obvious here too. I'll show you guys what the other cracks look like. So this is another crack here too. As you can see, the same kind of procedure, pushing the polyurethane foam through the inside to push it through the outside. And over here, yeah, we did the same thing on this crack here too, and this one was an active leak there. So it pushes, the foam gets pushed through the crack to the outside. I'll show you what it looks like on the outside now. So we're outside now, and you can see that the foam has pushed through. Hopefully you guys can see that through the crack there, and it's pushed through on this crack here, and that's what it looks like. It comes out as goop to the other side. So that's how you know. That's how you know that the polyurethane foam injection is working. And yeah, so we're good on this side too. So it's going to keep you dry. And it doesn't cost you a lot like some folks think. Like, so you're not going to be into the tens of thousands of dollars for foundation repairs. There are foundation repairs that do cost that much. So as I mentioned, this is, if it's a minor crack by the window, you can do the polyurethane foam injection from the inside. If it's a more serious crack, like a horizontal crack, or maybe some foundation slippage that you have to do some underpinning, that's a totally different other topic. We'll do another video on that, because that was the really expensive stuff. That, in this case, we don't have to worry about that. So hopefully this video gives you a little bit of idea on foundation repairs. It doesn't scare you anymore. If you found this helpful, please click the like button below, hit the subscribe button, because I will be making more tips like this, and I will see you folks in the next video.